The Golden State Warriors have officially sent a chilling message to the entire NBA, and make no mistake, this team is built different. From the front office to the players on the court, something is brewing in San Francisco, and the rest of the league can feel it. The dynasty that everyone thought was fading away might just be transforming into something even more dangerous, and tonight, we're breaking it all down. The Warriors have been counted out countless times. After every setback, after every loss, after every bad season, the critics always say the same thing: it's over for Golden State. And yet, every single time, they find a way to rise again. But this time it feels different. It feels personal. Because this team, led by Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and an emerging group of hungry young stars, just made a statement that shook the NBA world. It started with a single practice session, one that insiders have described as the most intense Warriors practice in years. Reports from Chase Center say that Steph Curry showed up early, stayed late, and refused to miss a single drill. He wasn't just playing around, he was locked in, laser-focused, and challenging everyone around him. At one point, Curry reportedly shouted to his teammates, "We're not done. They think we're finished? Let's remind them who built this." That's the energy radiating from Golden State right now. And that energy is contagious. Klay Thompson, who has faced his share of ups and downs since returning from injury, looks motivated in a way we haven't seen since 2019. Coaches have said Klay's rhythm is back. He's moving faster, shooting with confidence, and defending like the old Klay. After practice, Klay reportedly told a reporter, "We hear what people are saying. They think we're washed? Watch what happens when we get rolling." But the real turning point came during a recent preseason game that felt more like a playoff battle. The Warriors' ball movement was electric, vintage Golden State basketball. Curry hit deep threes like it was nothing. Draymond was barking orders, controlling the defense. And the young guys Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, and Moses Moody, they didn't just blend in, they dominated. Kuminga in particular looked like a man possessed. He attacked the rim, defended multiple positions, and even knocked down jumpers with swagger. After the game, Coach Steve Kerr didn't hold back. He said, "This team has something special. You can feel it in the locker room. You can feel it in practice. There's a fire in their eyes again." And that's when fans started to realize maybe this Warriors team isn't just about running it back. Maybe this is the rebirth of the dynasty. Behind the scenes, sources close to the organization say the front office is making quiet but aggressive moves to strengthen the roster. General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. has reportedly been in talks with several teams to explore adding a physical big man, someone who can protect the rim and take some pressure off Draymond and Looney. Names like Jarrett Allen, Daniel Gafford, and even a surprising veteran option have been whispered. If that deal goes through, the Warriors could suddenly become one of the most balanced teams in the NBA. But let's be honest, the heart of this team still beats through Stephen Curry. He's 37 years old now, but somehow, he looks younger every season. His off-season training videos went viral for a reason. Steph has taken his fitness, his handles, and his leadership to a new level. One insider even said Curry's not just playing for another ring. He's playing for legacy. He wants that 5th championship, and he wants it to prove a point that Golden State's way still works. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. For all the criticism he's taken over the years, this version of Draymond is locked in mentally and physically. He's in phenomenal shape, leading vocally, and anchoring a defense that has looked terrifying in scrimmages. He's said it himself, "When people stop believing in us, that's when we get dangerous." You can sense he's on a mission to remind everyone why he's one of the greatest defensive minds the game has ever seen. Even the young core has stepped up in ways fans didn't expect. Jonathan Kuminga is finally realizing his potential. He's no longer just an athlete, he's becoming a two-way force. Brandon Podziemski has emerged as one of the smartest young guards in the league, showing elite playmaking instincts and a relentless motor. Moses Moody is playing his best basketball, hitting clutch shots and playing tough defense. It's like the Warriors' future and their present are finally syncing up, and that's dangerous for the rest of the league. Insiders say the Warriors' locker room feels united again, something that was missing in past seasons. No ego clashes, no tension, just hunger and belief. Curry has reportedly taken a more vocal leadership role, talking to the younger guys daily, mentoring them, and emphasizing team chemistry. One staff member said, "Steph's not just leading by example anymore, he's talking, he's teaching, and he's setting a tone that everyone's following." And it's not just talk. The Warriors' offense looks sharper, faster, and more unpredictable than ever. Kerr has introduced new sets designed to maximize Curry's movement off the ball while giving Kuminga and Podziemski more control in transition. Opposing coaches have said it's almost impossible to defend because now, you can't just trap Curry. There are too many threats. What makes this even scarier for the league is that Golden State seems to be embracing their identity again. They're not trying to copy anyone. They're not chasing trends. They're going back to what made them great: unselfish ball movement, relentless defense, and pure chemistry. Curry even said, "We're not reinventing the wheel. We're just sharpening it." But what really sent the warning across the NBA came in their most recent showdown, a dominant performance that left analysts stunned. Facing one of the top Western Conference teams, the Warriors came out with unmatched energy. Curry dropped 38 points, hitting impossible shots. Klay added 25. Kuminga had 18 and 10 rebounds. Draymond had his fingerprints on every play. And the bench was electric. Every player contributed, every possession mattered, and when the buzzer sounded, even rival players were shaking their heads in disbelief. After the game, Curry stood in front of reporters and said something simple, but powerful: "We're not chasing anyone. They're chasing us." That quote went viral instantly, a direct message to teams like the Nuggets, Lakers, and Celtics. The Warriors aren't afraid. They're coming for everyone. And that's why NBA insiders are calling this new Warriors era the second wave of the dynasty. The hunger is back. The chemistry is back. The confidence is back. Even rival players are noticing. One anonymous Western Conference star told a reporter, "Man, I'm telling you, Golden State looks scary again. You can feel it. When they're locked in like that, it's bad news for the rest of us." It's not just about the stars anymore. The Warriors' bench depth might be the most underrated in the league. Gary Payton too is healthy and wreaking havoc on defense. Dario Ari has brought veteran IQ and floor spacing. Tracy Jackson-Davis is emerging as a sneaky good rim protector. And when you combine that with the Warriors' core of experienced champions, you get something rare: a team that knows how to win, but also still has something to prove. The warning has been sent loud and clear: the Golden State Warriors are not going away. They're evolving. They're adjusting. And most importantly, they're ready to dominate again. For Curry, Klay, and Draymond, this might be the last dance together, but they're determined to make it legendary. And the way things are shaping up, it could very well be one of the most memorable seasons in franchise history. There's also a new sense of purpose behind this team. After years of being labeled as washed or too old, the Warriors are embracing the role of underdogs and using it as fuel. Every practice, every game, every possession feels like a statement. They're proving they're still the standard. Fans are noticing it too. Chase Center crowds have been louder than ever. The energy feels like the 2015-2016 days: passionate, electric, and full of belief. When Curry hits a deep three and points to the crowd, it's not just a celebration. It's a reminder this is still his kingdom. And if there's one thing we've learned over the years, it's never ever count out the Golden State Warriors. Because when you do, that's exactly when they rise from the ashes and shock the entire basketball world. So to the rest of the NBA, the message is clear. Golden State is coming. They've rebuilt their chemistry, reloaded their weapons, and reignited their fire. This isn't just another season. This is a warning. The Warriors are back, and this time this team is different. Because dynasties don't fade quietly. They evolve. They adapt. And when Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors send a message, the whole league listens. The question is, are you ready for what's coming next? Because if the early signs are any indication, the NBA is about to remember exactly why this team changed basketball forever. The Splash Brothers are hungry. Draymond's fire is burning. The young guns are rising. And the Warriors' message to the league couldn't be clearer: buckle up, because this ride is just getting started.